What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Welcome to another episode of Dotty Braids. Today we're going to be having a little bit of look around and seeing what's happening. We've a couple of new events coming on. So we have Clan v Clan started up today. My clan doing quite well, off to a good start. Still low points, but at least we're in the lead early. I haven't done anything yet, so I'll have to get on top of that. It's good to have a non-PR CVC as well. Give us all a little bit of a break. Lots of red dots around the place here, so let's have a look. We have, as we all probably know, Progressive Chance event for decrease attack and increase res champions. So Matthias Blackflail, a new champion from the Sacred Order. Firl Barkhorn, which I've actually pulled quite recently but haven't gotten yet. Then we have Giat the Truth Shield, which is also a relatively new champion in the Dark Elves, I believe. And Owella, who I have actually gotten but haven't built up yet either. I think I have her at 50 and probably even ascended as well. So I'll have to look at doing something with Owella and Firl. I know Firl is really good for Hydra, and I know Owella has really good heals and resistance buffing. And then, of course, in the Voids for the first day, we have Grazor, who is amazing. Like a Krisk crossed with a Husk crossed with Vogot. All mashed together, and if that sounds good to you, you're not wrong. Grazor is amazing, really good in a lot of content for survivability, for control, for damage. He does a lot. Diamant Coppercoin is a new champion as well. Lots of debuffs and healing going on there as well from the Ogryn factions. Very good champion. And then tomorrow, some good champions as well. Michinaki, Hydra, Legend, decreased attack, decreased defense, Hex, HP burn, limited ally attack. You know, you want it, he's got it. He's got everything. Pairs really well with Eastrid, because he'll bring the decreased defense and she'll bring the weaken. So you have decreased defense and weaken in two champions instead of having to bring your Lydia or your Venus or whatever there. You have it already in those two, and between them they'll cover then your increased speed, increased attack, decreased speed and weaken, and all the buffs I mentioned for Michinaki as well. So nearly everything covered there, and if you put one of them in a provoke set, that's nearly all your Hydra needs met in two champions. Very, very good. Nishak I love, primarily for arena though nowadays. Nishak is awesome though. Really good solo champion for a lot of stuff. Was more useful prior to the hard dungeons coming along, but it still has use and still could do most of them. Obviously not Fire Knight, but he never could either. But like, I mean, with the right setup, could probably do damage to Ice Golem, and could definitely do Dragon. But the stat requirements are a lot more now than they would have been. And then, of course, everybody knows Wixwell, recent fusion that had a mixed review when it was released, but then afterwards everybody found out to be essential for a lot of things. So Wixwell is awesome. If you can pull for him, go for it. And then from the Void section, we have Riho, probably the best single target debuffer in the game, and opens up a hell of a lot of things. Especially good for Sand Devil, for Shogun, for Spider. Riho's absolutely amazing. I love her for Amius as well. Decreased defense, weaken, decreased attack, decreased crit rate, decreased crit damage, I think, and HP burn. You know, if you have a good Brimstone blessing on her then as well, like, I mean, she gets everything on there. So you build her with decent bit of survivability, and high accuracy. She places all her buffs. When you're debuffed, then she can cleanse, heal, and put out a block debuffs as well. So awesome champion, really, really good. And she's also very good for Dragon because her passive, be great if these were clickable links. Her passive will, the only thing I don't like about it is I'm going to go to her. Where are we? No, I won't be able to go to her this way. Her passive is on a 4-turn cooldown, and that's the only thing I don't like. Otherwise, she is one of the best champions in the game, but like, I mean, Staltus is on a 0-turn cooldown. Oh no, this is on a 3-turn. I thought it was 4-turn. So when she receives any debuffs, instantly transfers them back from this champion to the attacker, but won't transfer any debuffs that can't be removed. Just fair enough. But that means she's excellent for Dragon as well, because she can apply all these debuffs, and if you have her slower than the dragon will do the AoE debuffs on the team, and she'll reflect all of hers back onto the dragon straight away before they can do any damage to her. So same kind of thing that people use Staltus for, because it reflects all the poisons and debuffs, except she reflects all the debuffs. Okay, so very, very good. And then we already touched on Krisk a little bit when we were speaking about Grazor. Krisk, not spoken about as much anymore as previously. Most of us would be aware of the terrible aging process that Hell Hades went through when he was challenging a member of another clan for to win Krisk the Ageless on a champion training tournament spanning 3 or 4 days. It's legendary in the community. But Krisk is fantastic. Increase speed, decrease speed, provoke, debuff extension, buff extension, ally protect, continuous heal on himself. Really strong champion. Great mischief tank, great Hydra champion, great CC champion anywhere in the game. When he's attacked, his passive puts decreased attack and decreased defense on the attacker. So if you put him first in turn order, that means he'll get hit first, apply the debuffs, and that will mean that the attacks hitting the rest of your team will be neutered that little bit more. And he also starts every round with a shield for like 50% of his HP on the entire team as well. So very, very good champion, very strong. Would I pull for any of these? Yes, I would. Will I pull for any of these? Not now at the moment, because I am saving up for... We had the Lizardman faction lord. Where is he? Teox. This month. Who is absolutely amazing. I did pull for him. I didn't get him, as you can see. But I'm presuming we're going to have a Prism event for him. But I'm saving up all my shards because I'm going to want to get the Skinwalkers one. If anybody has been following any of my videos, my fastest champion is Loriaka. Loriaka is a fantastic champion. Now, she was good. She was niche good before, because she speed boosts and places block debuffs, which means she's anti-Torment. So you don't have to worry about a Torment in a live arena. And a lot of people haven't cottoned onto it yet. She's also really good with bombers, and debuffers are reset champs now as well, because now she applies increased accuracy too. So my kind of arena team, like Loriaka, Razelvarg, you know, I could go Leo, I can go Ragash, Wukong, Nishak, speaking of bomb champions. So I have really, really good... It's probably my strongest faction, and I actually have it full of faction guardians as well. So I really want the I want the faction lord for that. So I'm going to save my resources for that for when that comes along. I'm saying that now, but you know, we'll see what happens. That's what I want to do, not necessarily what I will do. but there are good champions to pull forward there. So that's the event that's live at the moment. And then we have, where is it? We also have the Serpent event, which is basically a Titan event. So it's basically going to be all of the other events and tournaments. You're going to be able to win Serpent points to rank up in the Titan event over the course of 2.5 weeks or 3 weeks, and you'll be able to get mythical tomes, primal shards, and souls for Mitrala throughout that, as well as other resources. So that's well worth going for. If you have Mitrala, actually, what's my Mitrala at the moment? Will I be using her? I have a 3-star already, so I'll have to see what the event looks like before I go to put any resources into it. Mitrala, as we all know, is a fantastic champion. Blessings are going to only make her even more so. Brimstone is what I have on her at the moment, because with the high accuracy it makes sense for me for a couple of different areas in the game, but I'd have to look at that once we're getting into a higher one. So that's it. That's what's going on at the minute. Best of luck in CVC, everybody. I'm going off to the Hydra Mines. I still have my 3 keys to do, and we're in 5th position at the moment in Hydra Clash, but we've only 44 keys used, so that's going to be my next few hours anyway. Best of luck, everybody, and enjoy. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.